اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. وقال تعالى: يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا. وقال الله تعالى عز وجل: يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما. وقال النبي صلى الله تعالى عليه وسلم: النكاح من سنتي. وقال عليه الصلاة والسلام: فمن رغب عن سنتي فليس مني، أو كما قال عليه الصلاة والسلام. In the sermon that I have recited in front of you, we praise first and foremost the Almighty Allah. We sing His praises and we seek His help, we seek His forgiveness, and we seek His protection against all types of evil, all types of bad, and especially the bad that may be within us. We seek His assistance that He may guide us onto the right path and that we do not go astray. We testify that there is none worthy of worship besides Allah, and that Muhammad, peace be upon him, is His servant and His messenger. From a few of the verses that were recited from the Noble Quran, first one where Allah addresses us and says, O you who believe, be mindful of Allah as you should be mindful of Him at all times. وَلَا تَمُوتُنَّ إِلَّا وَأَنْتُمْ مُسْلِمُونَ. And all you believe, do not die except in a condition of full submission to Him. He also goes on further to address mankind, and He says, O mankind, be mindful of your Lord, the one that has created you from one pair of souls, from Adam and Eve. وَخَلَقَ مِنْهَا زَوْجَهَا. And from that Allah has created for you your partners. And from the whole of mankind, Allah has chosen your partners for you as He chose best, as He felt best. Allah Ta'ala also addresses us and says, O you who believe, fear Allah and always speak the truth. For speaking the truth, you will always do good. It will guide you towards good actions, and it will gain you forgiveness for your sins. And the one who obeys Allah and His Messenger, peace be upon him, will indeed attain a great, great success. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, An-Nikaah min sunnati, that the marriage ceremony done in this manner is from my ways, and those who stay away from my sunnah, my practice, is not from me. This was the Arabic sermon that I've recited. Right? Ryan John Stimson. Sayyid Akhtar Qadir, in the presence of the two witnesses, Sayyid Mukhtar Qadir and Arshad Khan, has obtained permission from Sanaa Sayyid Iqbal Qadir for your nikah, your marriage ceremony, to take place. This is for the dowry amount of £1,000, which you have already paid. Yes. Are you happy with this? Sure. Thinking about it, you know. Your head didn't move like that, but yeah. You should. Of course you should, mashallah. Alright, I want you to repeat a few words after me. If you're not sure, just say repeat. Okay? Nikaah tu ha waka bil tu ha wata zaw waj tu ha. What we have just said in Arabic, what he's repeated after me, he has said nakahtuha, I have engaged in this nikah, in this marriage ceremony with Sanaa. وَقَبِلْتُهَا, I have accepted her as my wife. وَتَزَوَّجْتُهَا, and I have taken her. Simple way of understanding. The Quran explains the condition of a man and a woman when they are married. لِبَاسٌ لَكُمْ وَأَنْتُمْ لِبَاسٌ لَهُمْ. They are like clothing unto you, and you are like clothing unto them. So this is what I'm wearing. My sleeve doesn't stay here when I lift up my hand. Yes? So everything you do now, you do together. Yes? In your whole life, you work together for your benefit as a couple and for your entire family's benefit. This is the coming together of two families and understanding one another and understanding the responsibilities of one another. Yes? And more so, the fact that you have come into Islam, and I understand your parents have been very supportive of you, which is indeed a great thing and a great favor on their behalf and on their part. One prayer that you must always make, always, "O my Lord, have mercy on my parents as they had mercy upon me when I was young." We are taught this in the Quran, that we must read this prayer as often as possible, and not only that, but actually show it practically by showing them love and affection all the time. So you are now married, your nikah has taken place. Now I'm going to ask everyone, if anyone wants to give a try in Arabic, the Arabic prayer that is taught to us by the Prophet, peace be upon him, the prayer that is given to the spouse, the man and woman, yes, that are getting married. So if anyone wants to join on, I'm going to do it really slowly, yeah, so you can say it, or otherwise you can just observe. So you don't need to say it, you got married, yeah? You can say Ameen, you can say Ameen. Ameen, where people may say Amen. Yeah? So Ba, Rakal, Lahu, Lakuma, Waja, Ma'a, Bayna, Kuma, Bil, Khair. Barakallah means, may the Almighty bless you. Wajama'a baynakuma, and may the Almighty bring you together with lots of goodness. That is a prayer, simple, straightforward, but something we should always do. And can you imagine doing this on a regular basis to all around you, setting off positive vibes? I'm sure that will make a difference. We now conclude with a prayer, a collective prayer. If you want to join in, you're more than welcome to. Every time I stop, then you can say Amen or Ameen, inshallah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wa la aqibatu lil muttaqeen. Wa salatu wa salamu ala ashrafil anbiya wal mursaleen. Sayyidina wa nabiyyina wa shafi'ana wa habibina wa sanadina wa maulana Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'een. اللهم ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. اللهم رب اغفر وارحم وأنت خير الراحمين. اللهم رب ارحمهما كما ربيانا صغيرا. اللهم الهمنا مراشدنا وأعذنا من شرور أنفسنا. اللهم ألف بين قلوبنا. اللهم ألف بين قلوبنا. اللهم ألف بين قلوبنا. اللهم بترك المعاصي أبدا ما أبقيتنا. اللهم اهدنا واهد بنا واجعلنا سببا لمن اهتدى. اللهم إنا نسألك الهدى والتقى والعفاف والغنى. اللهم إنا نسألك العفو والعافية والمعافاة الدائمة في الدين والدنيا والآخرة. اللهم إنا نجعلك اللهم في نحورهم ونعوذ بك اللهم من شرورهم. اللهم اكفناهم بما شئت. اللهم اكفنا بحلالك عن حرامك وأغننا بفضلك عن من سواك. اللهم يا الله يا رب العالمين يا ذا القوة المتين ويا ذا الجلال والإكرام. Ya Allah, most kind, most merciful, shower Ryan and Sanaa with your infinite choices, blessings and kindness and mercy. Ya Allah, bless this union. Ya Allah, grant them true love and understanding for one another. Ya Allah, grant them respect for one another. Ya Allah, grant them the ability to fulfill the rights of one another. Ya Allah, keep them steadfast upon the deen. Ya Allah, most kind, most merciful, guide them to the right path and let them not fall off from the right path. Ya Allah, most kind, most merciful, You brought these families together, Ya Allah, unite them in love and care for one another. Ya Allah, most kind, most merciful, everyone that is here, whatever difficulties or hardships or illnesses or sicknesses they may be going through, Ya Allah, most kind, most merciful, grant them full cure. Ya Allah, grant them that which is best for them, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, most kind, most merciful, whatever difficulties and hardships we may have, indeed they have come from you. Ya Allah, they may be a blessing from you, but Ya Allah, our iman is weak. Ya Allah, grant us from iman, remove our difficulties, remove our hardships. Ya Allah, remove poverty, remove hardship from around the world. Ya Allah, make our communities a better one. Ya Allah, grant us understanding of one another, respect for one another, care for one another, love for one another, solely and only for your pleasure, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, remove from our hearts the arrogance and pride and jealousy and enmity and hatred, and replace it with love and care and kindness in our hearts, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, most kind, most merciful, whatever dua that was made by our Master Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam at the time of Nikah, Ya Allah, grant all the blessings of those du'as to Ryan and to Sanaa. Ya Allah, whatever dua that Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam made, seeking protection from whatever evil there was at the time of Nikah, Ya Allah, fulfill that and protect Sanaa and Ryan and their companionship and this marital union, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, most kind, most merciful, grant us the ability to do good, accept our good deeds, forgive our shortcomings and safeguard us from committing sins. Ya Allah, make us of those who fulfill the rights of our families, of our spouses, of our children, of our parents, of our neighbors, of our communities, and for all those that are around us, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, most kind, most merciful, accept from us our good deeds, forgive our shortcomings, and grant us entry into Jannah, Ya Allah. Allahumma rabbana taqabbal minna innaka anta samiul alim, wa tub alayna ya maulana innaka anta tawwabur rahim, wa sallallahu ta'ala ala sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in bi rahmatika ya arhamar rahimin. The nikah is now over, the marriage ceremony has now been concluded. I believe it is now the best part of everyone's day, except for the groom and them. You guys make sure you get cake out of him. Yeah, it's his wedding day, he's supposed to be sharing the cake. But normally on an occasion like this, everyone runs and hugs the groom and all the family members, but with this pandemic, we have to be respectful of one another. You can still share your love and kindness and affection with the families, yes, and wishing one another well, but just doing it at a safe distance. So when we leave now, what I will ask everyone is just to maintain that social distancing as you leave the Peace Center. Thank you very much for coming today. It has been an honor to have you here, and we hope to have you back again here, just not for another wedding. There's no food here. This guy, a birthday boy, didn't even bring some cake. I don't celebrate birthdays, by the way. Yeah, but at least we got a done with some cake. Yeah, just keep that in mind. Everyone's witnessed that, even Sanaa heard that. Sanaa just remember. No, I'm kidding. Honestly, I'm on a sugar-free diet. My coffee tastes yuck. But yes, thank you very much for coming. Again, if there's anyone that has any questions, maybe you don't feel you don't want to ask it openly, you're also welcome to ask me afterwards. But before we get to that, is there anyone that has any further questions? Anything? No questions? Everyone's definitely hungry, right? Yeah? Okay. Jazakallah for coming. Thank you very much for coming. And we wish you all the best for the future. All of you, not just these two.
Can I just thank you?
Sorry. Come on over here. Everyone's got to be able to hear you.
Can I just thank everyone firstly for coming and gracing this lovely occasion, and also thank Maulana for letting us use the Peace Center and for carrying out the ceremony. I know Sayyid Iqbal would be so proud today. That was really good, and this place was really close to him. So please pray for us all, and thank you again. Can I congratulate Ryan and Sanaa? All the best for them. Sanaa, if you're watching, all the best. And we hope that the two families will work and will meet each other. So thank you very much.
Anyone? The podium's yours. No? Would you like to say?
No,